Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. Kenya Moore's surprising life and uncovering the mysteries behind her proceeded with progress and shocking accomplishments. Kenya Moore, an eminent figure in the domain of American unscripted TV and demonstrating, has enthralled general society with her dynamic character and amazing vocation accomplishments, with a total assets assessed at $800,000. Moore's monetary and proficient excursion is an intriguing impression of her differed vocation, checked by both critical triumphs and striking challenges. Moore's most noticeable job came as a cast member on the hit unscripted TV show, The Genuine Housewives of Atlanta. Since joining the show, she has become one of its generally unmistakable and discussed characters. Her association in Roe has fundamentally added to her monetary profit. Reports show that Moore procured almost $90,000 each month from her job on the show, meaning more than $1 million a year. This noteworthy compensation mirrors her status as a central member in one of unscripted TV's generally famous establishments, regardless of her significant income from RHOA. Moore's monetary circumstance has not been without its troubles. One of the most outstanding episodes happened in 2013, when Moore confronted a critical monetary emergency that brought about her ousting from a rich chateau in Roswell, Georgia. The property, which she had leased for $4,000 a month, turned into a point of convergence of discussion when Moore couldn't stay aware of the lease installments. The removal episode featured Moore's monetary battles and brought them into the public area. Her powerlessness to keep up with installments on the chateau raised inquiries regarding her monetary administration as well as her strength. Kenya Moore conceived Kenya Summer Moore on January 24, 1971 in Detroit, Michigan. Kenya Moore's initial life was a long way from normal for her folks. Patricia Moore and Ronald Award were youngsters at the hour of her introduction to the world. The obligations of being a parent demonstrated excessively difficult for Patricia, who deserted Kenya only 3 days after she was conceived. This left youthful Kenya in the care of her fatherly grandma Doris Award and her auntie growing up under their supporting direction. Moore was safeguarded from the insecurity that may have in any case formed her initial years, since early on Moore showed a regular ability for displaying. At only 15, she started her profession in the design industry, rapidly acquiring consideration for her striking looks and balance. Her first significant advancement came when she was highlighted as the cover girl for the January 1992 issue of Coal Black Man magazine, distributed by a Chicago-based Johnson distributing organization. This accomplishment denoted the start of an effective displaying vocation that likewise included work for the Dark Style Fair Beauty Care products line, setting her presence in the style world. Moore's instructive venture started at Cass Specialized High School in Detroit, from which she graduated in 1989. She then sought advanced education at Wayne State College, where she studied brain science and minored in interchanges. Her scholastic foundation has laid a strong groundwork for her future undertakings, mixing her advantage in the human way of behaving with her enthusiasm for media and correspondence. The mid-1990s saw Kenya Moore shift her concentration to excellence shows, a move that would essentially shape her vocation. In 1993, at 22 years old, Moore accomplished a significant achievement by coming out on top for the Miss Michigan USA Championship. Her triumph in this state show cleared the way for her cooperation in the Miss USA. What's more, Miss Universe exhibition's Moore's success was noteworthy as she turned into the second African-American lady to be delegated. Miss USA, in spite of her noteworthy achievement, her resulting execution at the Miss Universe Expo was defaced by discussion. Moore set fifth, however, her second was eclipsed by crowd liquor. Kenya Moore extended her profession into film creation in 2007. She started delivering and guiding, prompting the foundation of her own organization, Vision Media. In 2008, the organization's first significant task was the Sexual Thrill Ride. The associate delivered in 2010. Moore's association in the entertainment world expanded further with her creation and bearing of Caught Haitian Nights. She assumed control over the undertaking after it confronted huge difficulties, exhibiting her devotion and capacity to explore challenges inside the business. Moore's introduction to unscripted TV started in Sincere in May 2012, when she joined the project of The Genuine Housewives of Atlanta Row. She supplanted Cher Whitfield, a long-term cast member whose takeoff opened the entryway for Moore's entry from the start. Moore made areas of strength for an impact on the show. Her appearance was set apart by prompt show and debate, making way for her ensuing a long time on RHOA on The Genuine Housewives of Atlanta. Kenya Moore immediately set up a good foundation for herself as a focal figure in the series. Her flighty way of behaving and petulant communications with other cast individuals guaranteed that she was seldom far from the focal point of debate. Moore's activities and articulations frequently prompted conflicts with her co-stars, making an unpredictable yet convincing powerful that kept viewers drew in. Her capacity to mix up the show was both a help for the show's evaluations and a wellspring of rubbing inside the cast notwithstanding her job on ROA. Moore looked to extend her image and undertakings in 2014. She sent off a hair care product offering, which denoted a huge move toward her enterprising pursuits. She likewise delivered an exercise DVD named Kenya Moore Good Camp intends to profit from her public persona and wellness intrigues. These endeavors featured Moore's craving to use her unscripted television popularity into more extensive business. Valuable open doors. Moore's World TV excursion went on with her support in the 2015 time of Big Name Student, where she confronted challenges both on and off the screen. Her experience on the show was set apart by remarkable contentions, especially with Cognac Glanville, a cast member from The Genuine Housewives of Beverly Slope. These questions additionally established Moore's notoriety as a polarizing figure in the domain of unscripted TV over the years. Moore has shown up on an assortment of other TV programs, including MTV Bunks, Hitting the Dance Floor with the Stars, The Genuine Housewives, Extreme Young Ladies, Trip, and Unique Powers, World's Hardest Test. Her association in these shows highlights her flexibility and ability to investigate various parts of the real world. TV in September 2021. Moore was reported as a VIP competitor on the 30 That Time Hitting the Dance Floor with the Stars collaborated with proficient artist Brandon Armstrong. However, Moore's exhibition was remarkable. She and Armstrong were the sixth couple to be disposed of at last completion in 10th spot. Moore's unscripted TV series Tries went on into 2023 with her cooperation in the Fox series Extraordinary Powers, The World's Hardest Test. Her execution on the show Areas of Strength 4 was coming full circle in a 7th spot finish. This appearance further exhibited her flexibility and versatility in the face of testing physical and mental preliminaries, regardless of her triumphs. Moore's residency on The Genuine Housewife of Atlanta was not without its issues. In June 2024, it was accounted for that Moore would be leaving the show in the wake of being suspended during the creation of its 16th season. The suspension was purportedly due to charges of Moore spilling physically expressed photographs of newbies. Brittany Eady, a serious allegation that prompted her takeoff from the show. Next, we welcome you to investigate her home now house in Atlanta. Kenya Moore's land venture mirrors her advancing preferences and yearnings. Finishing in her possession of the sumptuous Moore House procured in November 2015, Moore House started as an incomplete property in Atlanta bought for $555,000. What followed was a progression of broad redesigns that changed this underlying interest into a sumptuous, customized home that epitomized Moore's vision of present-day refinement, mixed with ageless class. From the beginning, Moore was determined to making a home that consistently consolidated works of art beguile with contemporary components. The redesigns were set apart by huge meticulousness, especially in the choice of materials and completions. One outstanding decision was the establishment of a statuario from the trend assortment for the kitchen and expert shower ledges. This white and dimly designed stone made out of quartz was picked for its downplayed style and capacity to supplement an assortment of configuration subjects. The exemplary allure of statuario gave a refined setting for Moore's vision, mixing flawlessly with the cutting-edge redesigns all through the home. Among the numerous redesigns, Moore's obligation to extravagance was obvious in the better subtleties. A champion element was the $6,000 brilliant latrine introduced in the main restroom. This innovative version exemplified Moore's annuity for consolidating usefulness with richness. Comparably, the fantasy storage room loaded with planner pieces exhibited Moore's flair for style and her commitment to making a space that mirrored her own style. The terrace of Moore Estate 2 went through a critical change. Ongoing redesigns incorporated the expansion of another new pool, a deck, and a few cabanas. These improvements were planned to make an outside desert garden that advertised both unwinding and amusement. Amazing Open Doors More made the wrapped results public on Instagram in August 2021, sharing her energy and pride in the recently overhauled space with her devotees. The open-air region turned into a demonstration of her capacity to make a rich climate that lengthy past the insides of the home anyway, notwithstanding the broad redesigns and the rich updates. All the more, as of late, uncovered a change in her arrangements in May 2023. Thanks for watching this video.